Storm clouds gather over Europe. Mistrust and rivalries between realms threaten to break and flood the world in a tide of total war.
Medieval 2, Total War. Been wanting to do a Total War playthrough again for quite a while. I was originally going to do Medieval 1. Had a sudden urge to play that game and I started an English campaign on that one, which is going well actually. But the I used GeForce to record videos, and it obviously doesn't recognise Medieval 1 as a game because it's just too old. So I have to sort out some kind of different software to record that. But I got this working okay. It doesn't run well because I had to put graphical settings down, unfortunately. It's something to do with just how old the game is again. It doesn't run particularly well with the cores I've got. I don't know how it works. Because Rome 2 runs better than this does, which is obviously odd. I think it's just yeah, a newer laptop compared to an older game. It just they don't match up particularly well, but it runs well enough to play anyway. So I'm happy with that. So obviously I've just reinstalled the game, so it's minimal factions, got no other options than these 5. I was going to do English anyway, because I find it hard to play it as another faction on this. I like being English or Scottish. I've done a few Scotland campaigns. So I'll go with English, obviously long. I think as well the goal is going to be similar to Rome 1 with Julio. It's going to be to control the world. I don't remember doing that with this game. I may have done. I know it was one of the early games I did finish. I think it might have been... Yeah, I forget. I've definitely completed this a few times, but maybe not to world domination standards. But so we'll try that anyway. So turn everything off, obviously. Very hard, obviously. Manage all cities. I'm half tempted to leave that on just to sort of get a feel of what everyone's doing, but I normally leave that off. We'll leave that off because again I'm worried about glitches and that kind of thing during sieges. It can happen in Total War games. You get screwed by the the bad glitches. So I think ready to go.
With the Norman conquest and a crowned king came the dawning of a new era for England. Nobles ordered the construction of mighty castles to fortify the realm. To rule this land is a birthright, but to control it requires the courage and skill few possess. It is a kingdom beset by enemies. The Scots press at its borders, the Vikings to the north, and the French separated by a mere channel of water. All of the country exists in a state of war, as even the common are called upon for duty. In these times of total war, it rests on the shoulders of those who lead to ensure the kingdom does not fall into ruin.
I've seen this particular screen many times before. It's the same as July, pretty much. The English campaign is the same as the July one and Rome one. I've done so many of them, but they're always fun.
My lord.
I've done large unit scale. I tried huge, it does work, but it does slow down in the bigger battles, so I thought I'd just leave it as small as I could, so decent sized units.
Fleet ready, sire.
Again, I think the probably only solution to that is to get an older computer that maybe has fewer cores but stronger cores. I don't know the ins and outs of how it works. Because I had a worse computer a few years ago, infinitely worse. But it ran this in high graphics really well, and I think it was because it was dual core as opposed to this is quad core laptop. So
my lord.
I think it's something to do with the power of individual cores. But anyway, it's done. It runs well, so well enough.
My
right,
lord.
what we're gonna do?
Sire.
Let's get Richard
With discretion, sire.
up north.
Back
So first
off before I
priority
take your liking to
always
your lands
is
and
unify
daughters.
Great Britain. Deal with the Scots. Take out some rebels. King William the Conqueror. He's 50 years old, so he's pushing it already.
Yes.
So I want to get him straight in the fight here.
Orders, my lord.
Just spotted something I need to do already. I need to change my
Daughter of the Crown.
key bindings because I'm not using WASD to move around. I'm using the arrows, so that's going to be annoying during battles. I have to fix that between episodes.
Yes, Your Highness.
Aston the Cardinal. Never really used him for anything, I don't think, in this game. I normally put him in the corner in Cornwall kind of area just to light up the map to make it look more red. But
My lord.
Celia, okay, we'll marry her off somewhere. Alright, okay, what's wise in terms of alliances? Obviously the French, I'm not going to ally with them. I've got no intention of being peaceful.
Daughter
I remember
of the Crown.
the Polish, no, Denmark. It's the Danes that have a problem. I think fairly early on, with them being quite irritating, you know, around this kind of area. They're a pest. So I could try and marry Cecilia off to one of their nobles.
A
I don't
lady
know.
needs her rest,
Try and
sire.
solidify a bit of a alliance with those guys. I want to build a diplomat as well.
Yes, my lord.
What is it you would talk to us about, Signor? Oui, why not?
This is my general
Adieu,
sort of
Seigneur.
plan early on, is to get a few
Without
diplomats
question,
moving around the
sire.
map, so we get as much map information and trade rights, obviously, which is the main objective, with people. So we'll send probably this guy down through Spain, and he'll head across down to the moors down there. We could do with 3 actually, because one could go to Russia, and then the final one could come through Italy and take Sicily and all those kind of. There's quite a lot of factions around Italy.
Sire.
Command me, sire. Your will,
Buying
sire.
these guys first. I want to take Wales first off,
Combining
and we'll,
forces.
then we'll focus on Scotland. I'll keep
Where
Richard up here just to
to,
keep an eye on.
sire? Approaching.
I'm not
this-
someone you want to be bothering.
Keep an eye on this lad over here. What's he called? Prince Edward. Okay. I'm watching you.
Orders.
Rennes is a good one to take fairly early, and I might build a few troops in Caen to do that. Oh yeah, okay, buildings fairly standard. Get the basic first. Dirt roads. Yeah. Male knights are pretty good at this
My
stage.
lord.
Be good for trampling down these
I'm not a threat
Scottish
to
swines.
you. Best keep it that way.
Can you actually build? No, I can't build diplomats yet. In there anyway.
Sire.
It's just reinforced actually.
Your will, sire. Order. Merging armies, my lord.
What do they have in there? I forget. I'm pretty sure it's not basic troops. I think they've got some possibly armoured sergeants or something. It's not quite peasantry in there, so I have to be careful. I think.
Yes.
You can sit there for now. Alright. I think that's probably about it. I'm going to try and be quite methodical and, you know, do things properly in this campaign. Pay attention to all the little details and, you know,
Daughter of the...
Ships
do
ready.
everything properly. Take my time.
At
Oh,
your
missed one thing.
service.
Got Samuel Black. What's a good trade resource in Europe? And these were quite good, yeah. That's wine, I'm assuming.
Journeying onward.
Let's go for it.
I'll continue once I have rested, sire.
It's like cloth. I want to press the attack on the French fairly quickly.
Sire.
It's inevitable that they're going to attack you. It just always happens. So I'd rather just get on them before they get on me.
My king.
Okay, let's send it there. Okay, Cecilia's got an offer. Jeffrey Cracker. You having a laugh? Go on then, take him. Take her rather. The crackers. Oh, I love it already.
Fleet
You
ready, sire.
make it on the boat.
Yes. Are you joking, sire?
I'm pretty sure there's some Welsh
As you
longbowmen
command.
in this settlement.
Command me, sire.
Is it Carnarvon?
I've tried whipping
I'm
them,
terrible
sire.
at geography, I don't know.
The men are spent.
That is Carnarvon, I'll be
My
happy,
king.
but...
Yes.
Alright, let's just have a look at it. Let's go for the attack.
Yes.
Oops.
We shall slaughter them, my
Couple of
lord.
rams should do the trick.
Besieging the cowards, my
No
lord.
advance as well.
Joining forces, my lord.
Make sure everyone's building land clearance, Nottingham. Again, land clearance. We'll focus on troop production, I think, in Nottingham.
Gods.
Go on, do your usual trick, getting Cornwall.
I am spent.
My king.
Sire.
Back off before I take a liking to your lands and daughters.
Brian McNabb. Who's got a trade increase? Robert, okay. Well, he's about to attack a city, so should pretty sure. Okay, construction report is fine, and minister report. Okay. Oh, diplomats. Don't think it's a movement.
Your Majesty. Yes,
So
sire.
we've got France. We'll try and get. I
Tomorrow's
think
journey
Portugal's the next one up
planned
here.
out, sire. I cannot do.
At your service.
There you go.
On my way.
This one's worth more. 23. Can't see that one yet.
I shall
Check that one.
continue tomorrow, my liege. I'll continue once I have rested, sire.
Okay, let's get one more diplomat here and some spears. Get you on
Yes,
the
my
boat.
lord. Leaving the fleet, sire.
So he'll go to
Your Majesty.
the sort of Denmark,
I
Poland, that kind
cannot
of area
do
up
that,
north.
sire.
Ships
And so
ready.
this last final go down to Italy. So we've got
Set
3
sail.
moving across the map.
Where
should
to,
deal with,
sire?
get some good trade
Command
routes.
me,
I
sire.
think that's everything. Well, Nottingham we could do a few more troops, I guess. No, I'd never build hoblars. They're just too crap. Again, same with peasants. Not worth it. Okay, we need at least 4 units in Caen. I'm gonna do that actually. It's not worth the actual recruitment cost. I'm losing money overall, but why not?
My king.
We do need some defense in Caen actually. It's free. Undefended. Okay. diplomat.
Yes, my lord.
And the Italian diplomat.
Going ashore.
There we go.
Plot that course, sire.
Your Majesty.
Okay.
I cannot
fine,
do
Denmark.
that, sire. Sire. Yes. Your Majesty.
At your service. Opening a new trade lane.
Sire.
Trade is underway.
Without question, sire. Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
An order.
It is
As you
gonna happen.
command. They'll wish they'd never been born, sire. They're dead once we breach the walls, sire.
There we go. Yeah.
Patiently awaiting to breach
Longbows,
and
some spear
butcher,
units,
sire.
nothing too terrible. The longbows, it could be a slight problem. What have we got actually?
Command me, sire.
Yeah, it should be ours. I'm gonna go for it anyway.
Yes, Your Highness.
And that's then move your ass.
On my way. Continuing once I...
Send your representative this way.
I don't think Scotland will actually attack. I don't. Maybe it's because I've always attacked them
Your
pretty much
Majesty.
straight away. So never really
Yes,
seen them
my
do that.
lord.
We should be fine for a few turns. Yep, all good, all good. All building in London. Okay, I think London's going to be more of a sort of economy-based city. So I want pure economical upgrades. Port would be a good one, so would market. We'll do port first of all. Good, good, good. What terms do you offer Scotland? Yep.
Sire. Yes, sire. Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
Not sure why, is that because I'm taking their resources? Who knows?
Yes, my lord. I cannot
Not
do
first either way,
that,
but still.
sire. Tomorrow's journey planned out, sire.
What was the mission? Oh, I've got to increase by 4, not 2-4. Okay, so we'll get some more mailed knights then. Don't actually want that many troops there. I guess if we're going to attack France early, so yeah, why not? We'll
Your
do it.
Majesty. Yes, sire. Without question.
Yes.
Ah, okay, so yeah, it wasn't spears, it was the crossbows. Okay, so it's not the basic troops.
Command me,
Keep
sire.
mailed knights. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Funds are getting a bit slim now, so I've got to take something.
An order.
What should we go
Yes,
for?
sire. Moving to crush the
Carnarvon.
enemy.
Let's do Carnarvon.
There'll be no escaping us now. Attack! Units, await my orders. Ladders! Move out! Drop the
Don't want the archers and the rams, going to be using them to sort of soften up the defenders a bit. So get a few more. Okay. So I've got the king here, and one of his sons probably. So, spearmen, where are the longbows? There they are. I'll do what I can to... Ooh, crap. This is why you have 2 rams and not 1, because generally speaking when you attack, you'll lose 1 ram to fire damage. So I always move 2 together, and with the hope that 1 gets through the fire arrows. Should be fine. We've got ladders, if not, we can just storm up from the ladders, but... So I'm going to get these archers and try and soften up the Welsh longbows. There you go, 1's gone already. That's surprising. Let's pull these guys back now. Crap, lost both, okay. Damn. That's probably due to the longbows, they're a bit stronger than the normal archers. So a good job we had ladders to bring it. We might lose this, I don't know. It's going to be tough to get through now. We'll have to gain control of the actual gatehouse to get in now.
ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for the valor and force of
But it's
our
going to stop
arms.
one unit firing anyway, so we'll get these. Make sure these archers are on the right side. Yeah. Killed a few. Right, here we go. Battle time.
We're under attack.
So stumble up the ladders. In this campo as well, I think I want to fight as many battles as I can. I will auto-resolve, I think. It's not... I forget what the rules were in Rome 1, I forget what I did. Towards the end, particularly, I did auto-resolve quite a lot of battles. Yeah, I think I'll fight all the major battles in this campaign. Just skipping the... Oh, crap, okay. That's not good. Yeah, there's definitely a chance we could lose this fight. It would have been nice to get the gatehouse open, because we just... Once the horses got in, it would have been pretty much over, I think. But now we have to fight on the walls, which is not great. I think the longbows can fight fairly well hand to hand as well. Like maybe the crossbows, I'm not sure. I know the Milan have got some tough units. They've got this Genoese crossbowmen, whatever they're called. They're absolute beasts. I'm going to bring the king in actually here just to try and boost the morale of these guys. They're getting absolutely wrecked. These are peasants as well. I don't think we're going to get him this time. I really don't think we're going to do it. Crossbows have been nailed, but sorry, the longbows have been shot to hell, but still not helping us. Okay, we're getting a few guns up now. Come on. Forgot, I need to chase after those guys and try and rally call them back. Shit, we lost them. Yeah, I think we lost this battle. Can't seem to get in. Shame. Okay. Get back. If we do lose, I think the key is going to be to bring at least like maybe 4 rams just to make sure one of them gets through. I can see 3 going down as well, given how close they were. They weren't particularly close to the gatehouse at all before they actually burned out, so maybe 4 could be the best option. Send all 4 in at once and just hope one gets through. Once that break, once we actually get the gates open and get the cavalry in, and that should be the end of it. But we're holding out here at least anyway. Got a few guys coming back. They are climbing back up. Yeah, they're shaking, which is good. We'll start going
only
for
half
the...
our force remains.
We'll go for this side now, I think. I don't think they're going to take too many casualties sitting there. I'd rather be there nearby just to provide support. There you go. Okay. Let's take the side of the wall anyway. Or can we actually take the gatehouse? Not sure.
The battle is very much in our favour.
Nice, there you go.
If we
Okay.
remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Stab them as they run past them. for the other side, isn't it? Struggling to move. I'm wondering if it's because not all the units are actually on the walls yet. Yeah, they could be struggling because of the stragglers. Cool. If they come through me, that's fine. Don't mind that. I'm just going to sit outside the gate and just hope it opens. One of these like units run through it or something, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see us winning this fight on the top of the wall. They've got, yeah, big unit of spearmen. They are shaken though, which is good. Trouble is they're fresher than my guys. My guys are fairly tired though. Yeah, exhausted, tired. It's not great. Come on, sally forth, charge out. Thought they were going for a sec. There they go. I'm gonna go for the spearmen here, just try and take as many out as I can. It's gonna be a great start if we lose the first battle.
The battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and
say
steadfast,
that.
victory will be ours.
Don't think it is. Point lands. Go forward a bit. Slight mess here. It's a bit glitchy, isn't it? To be fair, you can't deny it's not. These guys are refusing to sort of move forward. Yeah, right, it's okay. Get stuck in, boys. We're losing troops here as well. I can't really do much, just without the rams, it's just, yeah, it's over, I think, if they call it. Oh, lesson learned. I think the main problem there was the longbows, just they tore through the rams. If it was normal archers, we wouldn't have had a problem, it would have been through, but yeah, the longbows just a bit stronger. That's fine, so what we'll do, we'll retire I think from this one, and we'll come back with I think try 4 rams, so that'll work.
Our enemies may have won this battle, but they've not won this war.
Pull back! They won't be so lucky next time. Yes, sire. But this implies we fear them. By your command. Merging armies, my lord.
Oh, there he is, Geoffrey Cracker. From Nottingham, good lad. Not surprised. Trait decrease. Lost the first battle of his campaign.
Yes, my lord. Your Majesty.
Fleet ready, sire.
Okay,
God's servant.
we're doing alright though.
God speak.
At your service.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, they're
Your
all going in the right
orders,
direction.
yes,
Good.
my lord.
Building, need to be building as well. Oh, I think actually, yeah, we'll get a tanner actually here. Going to be focusing on troop production.
An order.
Could take York first, possibly. I know that's an easier one. That's sort of generally speaking the first part you do, but there's no wars in York, so it's a bit easier to get in there. Anyway, I think we'll pause this one here. That's the first episode done. I can't wait to get into this properly. It's such a great game. It's one of the best Total Wars, definitely, that's been made. It's just fantastic. Yeah, and I'm going to say I've never done the full like world conquer in this game. I'm pretty sure I've never done it, so as England it should be fun. I'm not sure I'm going to fare against the Mongols and Tyranids later on, but we'll see. That's a ways down the road yet. But it's going to be good. Alright, cheers.